officially May, which means it's time for my April reading wrap up and time for us to go through all the books I read in April. I read a lot of thrillers in May. I read Saving Noah by Lucinda Berry, The Girls in the Cabin by Caleb Stevens, It's Not Her by Mary Kabuka, Such Quiet Girls by Noelle Eiley, and Want to Know a Secret by Freida McFadden. I did enjoy all of them, but I'm not going to go into much detail because I did do a video earlier this month recommending all of those books. Then I read books 2 through 5 in the Lorde series, and oh my gosh, I freaking loved it. It was so hard to pull myself away from that series because I do have one more book left to read. The Lordes are definitely by far the darkest romance that I personally have ever read up to this point, but I have loved all of them. I loved all of the FMCs and MMCs. Also rated all of the Lorde series 5 stars except for Carnage, that was 4.5. Then I read Catch Her If You Can by Tessa Bailey. This was Madden and Eve's story. This is kind of like childhood friends to lovers, but he's been in love with her the whole time and she hasn't let herself have him because her best friend always liked him. Madden is a newly successful baseball player who comes from a hard home life, and Eve comes from a town where everyone judges her because her father owned a gentleman's entertainment club. The yearning, the tension, and the spice was there. As always with Tessa Bailey, that was a 5-star read. Then I read Game On by Nevessa Allen. This is the third book in her dark romance trilogy, Into the Darkness. This one was not my favorite, but I did still like it. I gave it 3 stars. It just didn't have that thing that the first 2 books had that made them so fun, so funny, and just so good. This one was okay, but I think there was not as much humor involved, so it just didn't hit the same. I do think the third one is worth reading if you've already read the first 2. I don't think I can yet pick a favorite of my April reads, but I did read 11 books total and 6 of them were from my physical TBR.